Hello and welcome to Uber's UU Kickoff Top 8 quarterfinals. We are getting down to the wire. I'm Kind Squared. I'm joined by QB King. How are you?
I'm doing good today. I'm really excited to get this match. We got two really good players, Rasche and Bouff, or I don't know how we pronounce his name, but
Yeah, I'll
it's a
probably
really
be
good player.
saying Bouff, but we're
Bouff,
sorry if we
Bouff.
mispronounce.
Yeah. I'm
Any
I'm actually really excited for this game because, Rash is the person who knocked me out of this tournament, so
hmm And
yeah.
Bouff bringing kind of a bulky team. Skarm, Toxapex, who knows, that could even be a Zamazenta with leftovers. And Rash also bringing a much more offensive core. So I feel like we've been seeing a lot of like very hyper offense and kind of quick games. So I'm interested to see what this bulkier team does on Booth's side.
Yeah. Rash is kind of like a more offensive team, but it's not necessarily hyper offense. You don't really
You're
have a
right. Yeah.
suicide lead, but you also have like very, safe pivots like Solgaleo and Lando T.
hmm
So this is gonna be a good match, hopefully.
All right, let's get into it. Sneasler lead. You don't see that too often. For
Straight for
an
the U-turn.
instant U-turn. Ooh, we have a poison
It's probably the
touch.
scarf one. It's probably
Yep.
the scarf set. And Booth has the defense. I'm assuming that's the defensive Necrozma, because that's the one that typically runs the stealth rocks.
Yep, that makes sense. Actually, given that it's Scarf, doesn't that Sneasler often run Throat Chop? Or not Throat Chop,
Um,
Lash Out.
it,
Or Night
it runs
Slashes.
throat chop now that it has the move.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, iron defense on the Zamazenta, taunting
Ooh.
that away.
Forcing the Arceus to Terra Fairy. That
Oh,
kind of makes
to
sense.
it?
Well, maybe this Zamazenta, I wouldn't be shocked. We see Terra Fairy Arc Dark all the time. Maybe we're starting to see some anti-tech against it.
Yeah, people are already putting like 64 attack EVs into Zama Crown to 2-hit KO and Necrozma Dawn Wings, so
hmm
maybe there's an optimization for like
Yeah,
Terra Fairy Arceus.
put some more in for the 2-hit.
Yeah, I'm actually not 100% sure how much you need for that, but
I'm sure it's
hopefully it's not
within
too crazy.
range. You know, Zama's super strong for a reason. All right, Lando comes in, obviously threatening Big Earthquake, but it can also, yep, get rocks off right there. And I don't see much in the way of removal on Rash's team, so I think everything's here to stay.
Yeah, everything on Rash's team is pretty much permanent, and pretty much nothing on Rash's team other than like Zacian really wants to run boots.
hmm Yeah, and
Sneasler is, probably Scarf. Lando T we know is in boots.
yep,
Arceus, Palkia literally can't hold them, and Solgaleo typically likes leftovers, so this
Arc
is a very
Dark,
scary position for Rash.
yeah, Arc Dark, we're seeing the other like classic counter in my head of Great Tusk, where Arc Dark can boost up, but needs a lot of boosts to get threatening on Great Tusk, and with Bulk Up, you get threatened a lot faster than you can kind of counter threaten Tusk.
Yeah. At +1, I believe it's typically a 3-hit on bulkier tusks.
hmm Now
So
it does
that does
win the
make it.
1v1, but now Zama can come in and just get the Behemoth Bash off. Gets
Yeah, this
it
land is
on the
also getting
Lando instead.
very, very low. It only has a,
Do we
certain
know
number of
whether this
entries.
Lando is choiced or not?
The Lando's helmet.
Oh, right, yes, okay. Alright, Iron
Ooh, Iron.
Defense Skarm coming in. That's, I mean, it can get some work done, but Palkia's in the back. Okay, just gets roared out to Zama. I was about to
Let's
say,
see.
I feel like we haven't seen Toxapex do much yet.
Yeah, that
Still
Zama
isn't.
is getting chipped down very, very, very slowly, but it is getting chipped down.
Yep. But now, yeah, okay. Now we're in with Necrozma threatening a Moongeist or something. No, just gonna switch to their own
Those
Arc
three.
Dark. That's surprising.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused as to what this Solgaleo has left to achieve other than to wall things. Arceus
Yeah.
and Dawnwing heal off. Same with Skarmory and
Yeah,
Toxapex.
like what is it trying to get roared in? Is it just trying to chip everything? Is it just trying to bring in the Zamazenta over and over? Switcheroo Sneasler.
Oh, trying to. That is the Scarf one. It was probably trying to read a switch into something. Probably like the switch into Toxapex.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate the Terra Poison.
Yeah, Terra Poison in. Assuming that Sneasler's gonna use close combat. I'm
Rash
curious.
using up a
Oh, he's
ton
gonna go
of
for
timer.
Hail Mary Dire Claw here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Sneasler's gonna drop.
All right,
Dashin coming
Zacian
in here
in.
makes
Does
me
it
think
have
it's Terra
Psychic
Ground, Terra
Fangs?
Blast. Oh, it might have Psychic Fangs. I was thinking like maybe Terra Ground, Terra Blast could be another option.
But yeah, that would be great into
Oh
Skarmory.
no.
Yeah, and then the
Oh,
Rocky
it's just
Helmet.
trying to break. It's just trying to break through. Oh, it's
Ooh,
Wild Charge.
Wild Charge, bringing back the October Scared of Dondozo techs. I feel like you really
Those
don't
are
see
incre-
Wild Charge
Oh.
too often anymore.
It's an unfortunate miss, but it was actually a really good play by Rash because if you just Wild
Yep.
Charge there, Zacian would drop to recoil. So it was a
Yes,
good
and
read.
that would
but
happen
unfortunately
again
didn't
right
pay
now.
off.
So you keep clicking play rough.
Another
Infestation.
one.
We've got a Trapper Tox.
Oh god, you have the evil Toxapex.
Well, but
Wow, and so
you
much
can't
hazard
do much
damage as
against
well.
Arc Dark. Zamazenta comes in, but
I don't know if Arc Dark can knock out from that range without a boost. I'm
yeah,
not.
but every time the Zama comes in, it just loses more and more HP. Solgaleo isn't really threatened. Yeah, so we just need to attack in on this Zamazenta, and then that would secure the KO.
Yeah, the once Sama goes down, that is a massive thing for Rash. However, with all those hazards up and no removal, Rash needs to keep his mons healthy for when they switch in. Like Palkia's gonna
Alright.
take like what 40 here.
Yeah, here we have Palkia in. This could be a way to set up and clean for game. Spatial Rend gonna come in on Toxapex. Ooh, are we gonna stall it out?
Stall it. Oh,
Great bait to burn more recovers.
yeah, it's
this
actually a pretty good.
Palkia can just sit here and click whatever move it wants because it's not afraid of. It's got more attacks than
And-
Toxapex has PP.
Yeah, and Bouff is pretty much forced to recover every time that it's in, or else a Spatial Rend will knock it out due to being faster. So
Yep.
it's not quite a gamble, but it's kind of like a risky mind game.
Spatial Rend in.
Spatial Rend dropping Arceus here too.
And Bouff
Bouff losing that
forfeits,
game.
goes down 1-0 in this best of 3. That was interesting. Yeah, the hazards really seemed like it should have been the downfall of Rash, but somehow managed to convert regardless, keeping Palkia O healthy and just ready to sweep as soon as Arc Dark went down.
Yeah, Rash did a really good job that game of recognizing when to bring Palkia O in. You had opportunities earlier where you could have picked up a couple of knockouts, but Rash recognized that it really only has 1 or 2 entries due to how many hazards are going up.
Yep.
So in order to bring in Palkia O, it had to win from that position. That was
Yep.
really well played.
So here we have game 2, Bouff with another balanced team with Slowking Galar, which is something that was kind of all over the place before the Indigo Disc and really seems like it fell off a bit. I mean, there's a ton of new Psychic types around. And Rash bringing another offensive-looking team does bring Regieleki potentially with Rapid Spin. What are you looking for in these teams?
Looking at Rash's team, Palafin always wants like very solid hazard removal because it's running Choice Band left like 99.9% of the time. And Regieleki is very, not quite shaky removal, but it is very, very frail. So even if you were to spin away hazards, a lot of the times the mon on the other side of the field can just knock it out in the process.
Especially when there's a Landorus on the other team.
That being said, if Rash saves not quite saves Palafin for endgame, because you're gonna need to like revenge kill Zacian and threaten out like NDW and Lando T. Like playing around the Palafin's gonna be very, very important for Bouff.
All right,
Or not the
let's
Lando T, the
see
Palafin.
how this goes. Arc Dark lead versus Dawn Wings. Oh, this is... You lose this interaction if you're Bouff. Yeah, you have to switch out to Zacian.
I'm just going straight into Lando T, trying to get the drop on Zacian.
Yeah, I'm not sure Lando T's really a great switch-in. Yeah, because of this exact thing. If you're running full defense, you're not killing with Earthquake.
Rash did drop Zacian to pretty much nothing.
That's true, and Palafin is just sitting there. Yep, free Jet Punch. Slowking's in, so now Slowking can probably pivot out. No is going to set a Toxic Spike. Ooh, this is fun. Odds are...
This could be very scary.
Trick! Black Sludge. Oh, we're in. Yeah, this is also interesting because Rash has 3 Pokemon, maybe even 4 if Regieleki is in Boots, that are afraid of Toxic Spikes. Probably have 2 Choicers. You have Arc Dark. Yeah, this Kyurem's going to have to take a Toxic. I mean, it can threaten Freeze Dry basically on everything. There's no Steel types to absorb it, but they have Slowking Galar.
Oh, but it got frozen.
Anymore. Not anymore.
Oh, that's huge. Yeah, needing to bring in the Kyurem White there is actually really, really unfortunate. You know, you'd want to spin away those hazards first.
Yep.
Ideally, but you know,
flipping off to Regieleki. Not a Zacian sack there. Interesting.
Bouff forgot he had boots.
Thought it was just gonna be a sack.
That's funny.
Yeah. All right, Magearna gonna go down. This is a bad spot for Rash.
Yeah, but I mean, Rash still does have.
Picks up an Necrozma kill. That could be great for enabling Kyurem at the end.
It is Terra Ice Kyurem Blast.
Oh no! But what's this Lando doing?
How about this Earthquake and it's gonna knock out here? Ooh.
Kind of Rash being surprised that 145 attack kills a Regieleki that has like 80-50 defense is Def Bulk.
Well, maybe Rash was expecting like a defensive Lando. Actually, I don't know what that Lando set is, but I'm assuming it's an offensive one.
Bouff gets the faster taunt in the Arceus Calm Mind War. That's going to be a big deal. Kyurem, a special attacker in on this Arceus, is never going to be good. Just switching back to other Arceus to get the faster taunt this time. But now this is totally lopsided, and Rash is going to start eating judgments. Oh, wait a minute.
Nope, it's gonna come down to whoever Oh, I was gonna say whoever gets a crit first.
Oh no. And Bouff gets the faster taunt.
That's probably gonna be game.
Yeah, Palafin gonna come in here, not gonna be able to outspeed. Oh, okay, sending Kyurem, hope for like a crit or a freeze. Yep, good call.
Yep, that's gonna be game 2.
All right, yeah, so we have
burning the Terra on the Regieleki doomed him. Because if you had Terra Water Jet Punch, you could actually pick up the knockout into the Arceus.
All right. So, it seems like Rash is just bringing offense. Bouff is just bringing balance. I wonder if that's going to stay in Game 3.
Maybe. Let's see. Bouff brought Stall.
We've got Sticky Web's offense versus Stall. Even more offense versus even more defense. All right, what are we looking at? We're looking at Unaware Clef, Unaware Dozo. Actually, given that Dondozo's unaware, maybe it could be a Magic Guard Clef. Gastrodon in for Palkia Origin. But Kyurem White going to put in a lot of work against this team, it looks like.
Yeah, Bouff doesn't have too many answers to it. I mean, you have the Arceus, who does surprisingly answer it pretty well.
Yes.
And the Clefable is surprisingly sturdy, and it does take its hits very well, but...
And
you're not
Ogerpon
always gonna
Hearth
have to stay
Flame
available.
is like the most dedicated stall breaker you can bring.
Other than Annihilate, yeah, pretty much.
Even, yeah, sometimes you can
And
think
Annihilate
even
is
more
gone.
so.
Yeah, Mold Breaker is just such a terrifying ability.
Rash saying, "I thought we were friends, bro." This is not friends. This is competition. This is top 8. This is for money. All right, Galvantula coming in on a Pex. Ooh, that's a weird exchange. All
Not
right.
gonna lie, I was half expecting it to just
Oh
use
no,
Thunder there.
Ogerpon gets
Ooh.
toxicked. Oh, that's
That's actually
huge.
really bad for Rash.
Yes, because that is like your number 1 stall breaker. So, I mean, sometimes these things can run Horn Leech, or I think it technically learns Synthesis. Meteor Beam. Mandibuzz is so bulky.
Fairy and Meteor Beam without Trick Room is... Oh, I've seen this in the CrossFit set before. I don't know
Oh
what it
my
does, but I have
gosh.
seen it.
Wait a minute.
Terra
Arc
Fury
Dark's
Blast.
just gone to a Terra Blast.
That is
Clefable's...
magic. That is Magic Guard.
Oh no. Terra Dark.
Ooh, Terra Dark is...
That's exactly what you
Maybe
need.
Trying to recover here? Or Wish, yeah.
Yeah, protect up, smart. Now, if I'm Rash, I start thinking about, should I Meteor Beam on one of these protects?
I'm gonna say probably not, because you already have enough power to just
I
rip through
guess.
the rest of the team. It's looking it's just looking super just over right now.
Yeah, Toxic going off. Yeah, what is Bouff gonna do? Alright, in comes Gastrodon.
That's still
50%.
do it by that. Yeah.
Oh no. Is it
Crossbow's
gonna
a
take another hit?
monster.
Just goes for Moongeist. Higher base power secures the kill even over the rolls.
I was gonna try to protect stall, get a bit of toxic damage here is my guess.
Yeah.
Bouff saying that they had the auto win with toxic spikes.
I don't see any toxic spikes this game. Horn Leech coming in. Ooh, so it does have recovery.
Yeah.
Ah.
Nothing
This-
else here stops the Ogerpon because of Mold Breaker, so that is
Yep.
going to be game.
A GG's for Rash. 2-1 victory.
That was that kind of displays just the versatility of Necrozma Dawnwings. Like, you see the stealth rock and you oftentimes will just feel safe because you're assuming
Yup.
it's the defensive set, and then out of nowhere it pulls Terra Fairy Terra Blast, which is kind of just unfair to an extent, but
Well, this
if
is
you
why
get to work, you get to work.
this is why we're suspecting Dawnwings. You still have time to ladder up to qualify to get that GXE to cast your vote, along with people like QB, and I think from this tournament, I think Big Fat Mantis also got the qualifications. Anyway, if you guys liked this video, hit subscribe, give us a comment, give us a like, tell us about who you think is going to win this tournament. There's, I think, only 4 people left by the time this video goes up. QB, you got any last words?
Nope, I'm looking forward to the semifinals, so
All
we'll see
right.
y'all next time.
Yep, see you
Peace.
there.